Hey, what's up YouTube? My name's Carolyn and welcome to my YouTube channel. I hope you're having a great day. For today's episode and series, Beauty and Brews, we're going to be reviewing and doing a makeup look inspired by the beer called Java Head Oatmeal Stout by Troegs Brewing Company. So if you're familiar with Troegs Brewing Company, awesome. If not, maybe you'll learn a little bit about the company and where it's located and a little bit about Pennsylvania's history in the process and while I do my makeup. So if you are interested in something like that and that content, keep on watching. Okay, before we get into today's episode of Beauty and Brews, do not forget to subscribe to the channel if you aren't already. Hit that notification bell because I'm here almost every Saturday for your beer and makeup related content if that's something that you're interested in, or either or, whichever you prefer. I do post other beauty related content as well. Typically for the Beauty and Brews episodes, they're posted on Saturdays between 3 and 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if that sounds right up your alley, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Alright, let's go ahead and get into this makeup look. Okay, so I'm going to be doing kind of a dark look today. I'm wearing flannel, been inspired by Miley Cyrus's metallic black eyeshadow look that she's been rocking ever since her new album, which makes sense because she's trying to do a rock album. We're gonna do a Miley Cyrus inspired look for this particular beer because of how roasty and dark oatmeal stouts typically are, so hope that you guys are okay with that for this video. Troegs is very well known for their Mad Elf Belgian Strong Dark Ale, and it is a whopping 11% ABV. It's brewed with honey, cherries, and Belgian yeast that reminisces cinnamon, cloves, and allspice, which is a very popular and festive beer for the current Christmas season. Well, every Christmas season. I'm just going to go ahead and start with my Viseart All Mattes palette. Drop a nice neutral color on my eyelids just to have a base for it. Next, I'm going to go ahead and take a chocolate brown because this particular oatmeal stout is roasted with local sourced coffee, cold steep. And it's about a 7.5% ABV for this particular oat stout. I remember when Mad Elf came out. I was not of the drinking age yet. I feel like that is one of the most popular and well-known beers, so if you've ever heard of Troegs, it might be the Mad Elf beer. Troegs is based out in Hershey, PA. All my life, I've gone to Hershey Park and have grown up learning about Hershey Park and the history it has. And Hershey Park is one of the best amusement parks I've ever been to. It was always a wonderful time. I used to go with my grandparents. I used to go with my aunt. I loved going there. And so it's one of the most perfect location and smart thinking on Troegs' part because Troegs is located right next to Hershey Park. I think it is so smart of them. So some fun facts about Hershey Park is that their first roller coaster was put in 1923 and it's called Wildcat. I have ridden Wildcat on many occasions, and I think that's really neat about Hershey Park is they also have a zoo. It's almost like Disneyland, but for Pennsylvania. The plan is to one day go back to Hershey Park with my husband because I don't know if he's ever been, to be honest, and then just to hit up Troegs afterwards because why not? I feel like they have a variety of really great beers. I've had a bunch of beers by them and I've never been disappointed basically. All right, let's go ahead and crack this beer open. Alright, there you have it, folks. That is the Troegs Java Head Stout. Now, not too carbonated as you can see here. It's smells roasty, but not too strong of an aroma at first. So the descriptor for this beer is Java Head is a day at Troegs. It's hard to tell where the coffee ends and the beer begins. This creamy oatmeal stout is infused with locally roasted cold steep coffee through our hopback vessel and releases subtle hints of cacao, roasted nuts, and dark mocha. So this is very typical for a lot of stouts They have that roastiness, a little bit of malt, a little sweet, a little cacao, a little bitterness there, which is promising for most stouts because it keeps it consistent across the board. Most breweries have a stout on their tap because a lot of people do enjoy them. I definitely lean more in favor to a lighter, more subtle stout versus a strong stout. Every now and then I'll have a Guinness, but that's just me. Okay, let me think on that. Keep working on this real quick. Just gonna do the lower lash line with a pencil brush with a dark brown color. So I'm taking the black there in that palette too, and just brushing that along, blending those together, kind of bringing it up. Take that fluffy brush, clean up the bottom line a bit, kind of smoke it out. I'll clean this look up when it comes to doing the final base. So it's interesting, the flavor of that beer is quite different than what I was expecting. I thought it'd be sweeter. Stouts are the best during the winter time. That's just me personally. I know some people enjoy stouts all year round. And don't get me wrong, good for you, because they are quite heavy in the summertime, especially when it's hot outside. Alright, so with this particular beer, again, it is a 7.5% ABV. The malts are chocolate, crystal, oats, pilsner, and roast. And then the hops in this particular beer is Cascade, Chinook, and Cluster. The smell is a roasty. I wouldn't say at all very upfront sweet, but a very subtle hint of chocolate at best. And then obviously the color is black, and the flavor is bitter like dark chocolate, roasty like coffee. It says on their website flavors similar to kind of like a raisin taste in there. I wouldn't say it's at all very creamy. It's more similar to an ale style, like very smooth in that sense, like not as creamy as a Guinness beer is, with those nitro pores, which typically help with that mouthfeel and that body style. So I'd say medium body for sure. That's like, I feel very comfortable with that. Alright everybody, this is the final look. What do we think? I know it's dark and it's a little harsh on me, to be honest, but I find it just very freeing almost, in the sense of like, yeah, I'm wearing dark eyeshadow. I don't ever wear dark eyeshadow, or I'm not a rock star, so there's really no reason for me to be wearing makeup like this, unless it's like my aesthetic, which it's not. Let's be real, I rock no makeup most days. So yeah, overall the Oatmeal Stout from Troegs at a 7.5%, I would probably give it about a 3.8 star for stout. I'm starting to feel the effects of it. It has an overall medium body. It's black in color. It has a roastiness up front in taste, but a bitterness towards the end. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish this beer. I hope you've enjoyed this episode of Beauty and Brews. Maybe learned something about Pennsylvania in the process. If you liked this video, give it a big old thumbs up on your way out. Until next time, we get a little tipsy, play with makeup, and talk about beer. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.